Hey, good morning, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Conquer with the Hosses. As I walk back and check out today's project, I'm warned it's going to be a challenging one. But first, what I wanted to say is, I've said this before, I think my YouTube channel is a success because 2 nights a week, Donna and I go look at 3 jobs. Last night, all 3 job customers watched us on YouTube. Not every video, but they've seen enough videos that made our meetings last 10 minutes. They had very few questions. One guy said, "I even know you. I feel like I know you already." And that just made the meetings that usually takes about 40 minutes down to about 10 minutes. And I feel confident we're going to get that work, and I'll give them a fair, competitive price, and they'll get a good job from us. So if you're in this business, I think everybody should have some video out there on YouTube. Maybe it grows into something like a victory channel, great. If it doesn't, if it just gets you some work along the way, then that's a good thing too. So, today's project. What are we doing here? We're capping this wall. Oh my gosh. It couldn't be more crooked. Okay. Well, let me just look at this here. So it goes around the perimeter, starting over there by that pine tree. Around. Is the wall done? Like, what's up with these steps? And the whole thing gets capped, they said, Tom? Yikes. Okay. Well, get her figured out. I'll be right back. Okay, that's what we came up with. We Tapcon 2x4 blocks to the back side of the wall. One high, one low. It's too far to do kickers. So then we sistered 2x4 screwed to that up. Now that, we had a big whip in it. So you can see how I patted it in 1.5 inches down there, trying to correct the bump in the wall. We got a little bit of it. I guess we could get some more. Maybe I'll stick a 3/4 block in here, and then I think we look pretty good. Steve's putting his final 1.5 inch block in there, and then we're faced with this big whip in there. We'll try. It's not going to be perfect, but we'll try and get as close as we can. So now we either chalk a line here to the height, or we go to the top of this, waiting on a call back from the builder to see how thick he wants this cap. All right, keep pushing forward. Rain is coming at noon. Okay, rain's closing in. It's almost about 12 o'clock. I think it came together okay. It's just one of those projects like, yeah. So we formed these up on a 45. Now that takes care of the stepping in the wall. Now when they bring their fencing, they can rack it And I asked this question, does it rack on a 45-degree angle? Nobody seemed to answer that. So we'll see what they come up with. Maybe I'll stop back. This is a sport court area. We're getting that ready. We have more stone coming. 4 or 5 skid loader buckets there, and we're ready. How are we getting concrete in here? Good question. I called around trying to get a pump truck reserved. Everybody is booked up for tomorrow. So this might have to wait till next week. Steve went down to get some more 2x10s. I'd like to finish this right out here. The dirt work's almost done. They're compacting it with the boom egg.
It looks like a dog.
Come here, boy. Come here, boy. What'd you call it?
Doesn't it look like a dog?
What would you name it? What was something clever? Come on. Ricky. That's how they're getting dirt in here. Have an access road right beside it, and locking in the webbing. Pretty far down there. All right, Steve will be back. I'd like to get this formed up to here, and then when we come back in, we can just finish that last strip. Okay. Find something for these guys to do. Okay, that looks not too horrible. Now we'll just fluff some dirt against the bottom so it doesn't kick out. We couldn't get pins. It's all stone the whole way down. We can make a pile right in that. How about in the dirt spot down there? Or do we want to lay it on the wall? Lay it on the wall, it's out of everybody's way. Just don't fall.
What break is window?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, if we stack it all right there, then it's where we need it when we come back. It actually has a pretty nice curve to it. I don't know. Is it going to look good when we're done? We'll see. We will see. It's raining pretty good now. Everybody goes home. They do what, their own thing. It's great being self-employed. Get to do whatever you want. So what I want to do, and I'm kidding, there's always something that needs fixed. Always. When you have the more machinery and more trucks you have, just the more stuff there is. Right there. Picked up a nail the other day, and I've been watching today, pulling the machine back and forth from the job site. This tire's getting low. Now these tires are heavy duty tires, quite expensive, so I don't want to run it low and ruin them. Pull this off. Let me show you how I'm going to fix this. Hopefully it only takes a couple minutes. Okay, now I got the tire pretty close here so you can see. I bought this tire patch or plug kit a while ago. Haven't used it yet. I used to have these in the trucks, but over the years they just haven't gotten replaced. I try and do tire patches quite often, but I saw this and I thought, man, that looks nice. I'm going to try this. So you got the plunger, you got the reamer, you have the glue, and the repair fabric. So I always get this set up first before I get anything going. So just take one of these strips, they're sticky, and feed it halfway through the plunger. And just pull it right through. about halfway. Set that aside. So everything's setting right there. So there's still air in the tire. So dig that. In this case, it looks like a roofing nail. So we don't even use roofing nails, so who knows where I picked that up from. There it is. Roofing nail. You can hear the air coming out. So you take a reamer, and this just scuffs up the wall. Just work that into the tire, following the nail hole. Now these are heavy duty tires, so there's very little give to them. If this doesn't work, I'm going to have to go to patches, but I think it'll work. Maybe. How did that nail get in there, huh? Tougher these things are. But I'm going to have to be able to get that plunger all the way in. I don't know, maybe a patch would be easier. I always took some of this, they call it silicone here, and I coat it on the material. And that'll help it slip into the tire. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it in there, to tell you the truth. But we'll see what happens. I can't get that in there. I could fold it into there. I've never used a plunger before. That's what's getting me. I don't know. No, sorry guys. I'm going to end up breaking this. We used to plug tires for triaxles. Plan B. I purposely did that in time lapse. It took a little bit of work to get that off of there. It's an old Coach 1010 or 2020. I can't remember which one it is, but this thing is older than I am. It still works good, but on a real tough, rigid tire like this, it's a workout for it. So here is where the nail was in. So just come in here and find it. You can see it right there. So now, it's going to be hard to do this with light and hold the camera. I take my buffing wheel and clean that up. Oh, hang on, I think I got it. There's the puncture right there. What I was looking for, I thought it was up on the shelf, I must be out of it, liquid buffer. So you just squirt it on there and it etches the rubber and accepts the patch. So I sometimes use them both. So you can see I'm bigger than the patch. I'm going to do a little bit more right up there because I want that puncture centered on the patch. One more blast with this right in here. I take my vulcanizing cement and cover that whole area. Nice even coat. Make sure you go bigger than the patch. I don't think you're wasting it. Let that dry real good. Once the shine goes away from the glue, I peel this plastic back, and I do it where I don't touch the underside of the patch at all. Notice how I'm holding it right like that with my fingers, centered right over the hole. Sorry, my hand is like right in front of the camera. And pull that out. Take your tool and rub it. Make sure you get all the air out of that. A little bit slower so you can see. And so on. I have so much in this tire just so you can see. I think it's working now. Okay, it was going to be a plug, now it's a patch. What do you like better out there in the tire world, plugs or patches? Okay, I have a favorite tire gauge. This is not it. It's supposed to be right there. It's gone. It seals on the valve stem real nice. This one I got a hold on there. And when you got to take it up to 115 psi, you want a good sealing tire gauge to get there quickly. Okay, 40. We got a little ways to go. 110. We'll probably call it good there. Where's my... I like steel caps on these too. $115. This is a really good tire gauge. I had to go hunt that down. I'm gonna hide it. This thing is heading to the garbage. No, I can't throw anything away. Okay. Let's get it back on the trailer.